All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we're continuing with the Garmin R10. We're going to do some more E6 stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load into E6 and show you kind of what the game section looks like, because it looks like you also get that included with the demo mobile license that comes with the purchase of the R10. So real quick, we're going to load into the Garmin Golf app. We'll just connect and make sure the device is connected there. Go ahead and go through calibration, make sure everything's good and level. All right, good there. So now we won't close the app. We're just going to background that app and we'll go back into E6. All right, and as we can see, you got the green check mark in the top left. The Garmin device is connected. So we're going to go into the game section today. We'll just continue as a guest user. So the three you have are closest to the pin: Long Drive and Long Drive World Series. So I kind of want to just kind of show you what those look like and kind of what you get with those. So we'll go closest to the pin first. And we're just going to select Abandoned Dunes. Looks like hole 2 selected. And so we're just going to go to tee off here real quick. All right, so looks like I have basically 3 shots at this. Target is 185.6 yards. Looks like it's plus 14 feet, so a little bit up the hill. And it doesn't look like we have any wind behind us. So, all right, and in the demo today, we are still hitting the Titleist Pro V1X RCT ball. And we'll continue to use that ball because that seems to be the most accurate ball to use with the Garmin R10, and is the ball recommended kind of by Garmin to use. All right, so I pulled out a 6-iron since we were a little bit up the hill, and so hopefully in these 3 shots, I can get something pretty close. Decent. Leaking a little right on me. Come on. All right. Whoops. Thought that was going to be good, but apparently I guess I must have hit the touchscreen on the iPad and changed the target direction at some point. Let's see. So let's go back, line it up towards the flag here. All right, so unfortunately kind of wasted that first shot because I think I accidentally touched the touchscreen and moved my alignment, and I did not recognize that. So we are set back up to the flag. So hopefully we can get this one on the green. All right, much better direction, headed towards the flag this time. Okay, so just a little short. We ended up about 11 feet, 11 feet away, which isn't bad. I'll take that. You know, you're looking up the hill 186 yards, you know, to be within 11 feet, you know, I take that all day. So yeah, so I noticed again, so maybe it's not me. For whatever reason, it looks like it has re-auto aligned to the right, which is very weird. All right, so that makes me feel better about myself, like it wasn't something that I did. I think for whatever weird reason, it had kind of aligned itself over there to the right of the green. So let's hit our 3rd and final attempt here. A little fade on it. Up the hill, kind of stuck. Didn't really get much of a roll out there. So yeah, so I think we ended up with 15 feet on that one. So essentially, my closest was 11 feet 1 inch. So when you're doing this, this is kind of something you maybe would want to do with friends over, so you can kind of enter everybody's name, and then you can kind of just compete real quickly. Everybody gets 3 shots, take their 3 shots. Whoever's close to the pin, you know, you want to put a little something on it or whatever, have a little friendly competition. I think this is what really works well with these game modes. All right, so that was closest to the pin. Let's go back out here and do long drive, test that out. So long drive options, you've got the range options as far as the flat range. You can shoot at large targets. You can do the shot shape range. There is a long drive range, or you can even go out onto one of the courses if you want to, and go to a hole. What we're just going to do for this, we'll just load into the flat range real quick. And just like the closest to the pin, like I said, you add in a bunch of names, a bunch of different players before you start this. And this is just a way, like, you know, have the buddies over, you know, take a few shots, you know, see who can basically hit it the furthest. Let's see if I can get one of these 3 out there like 300 yards. Oh. And see, you can see it says calculating because like I had a little bit of club waggle. You got to be really careful with the, I would say the driver in the woods, just because like any kind of club waggle, it does kind of pick that up. It's pretty sensitive to that. Here we go. That was a little bit off the toe, so definitely going to show right. All right, so 275 on the first one there, into the rough. Let's see if we can better that a little bit. It's going to be in the fairway. It's kind of low on the face, though. So yeah, we'll get more rollout being in the fairway, so we almost get out to the 300 total. So 292.9 is the leader here. Let's try one more of these. It's going to be right. And the poorest effort of all. Yeah. Behind the tree. All right, so yeah, so just like closer to the pin, it's going to end basically when the last person hits their last shot, and then it's going to show you basically who the leader was or who basically was the longest. Right, one more, we'll go back out to the Long Drive World Series here. It's going to take us to that long drive range. It's going to have kind of like that grid, something you kind of more used to seeing if you watch any of the long drive competitions. All right, now in this one, I'm assuming, I don't know because I haven't done this yet, but I'm assuming that the ball probably has to stay in the grid to count. And it does look like it gives us 8 shots or 8 attempts this time. Let's see if we can hit some better ones than we did in the long drive. That's low on the face too. I think it'll count though. So at least in this view, you kind of have some stats up at the top there. So we've got club speed of 111.9, ball speed of 161.5, and then a launch angle of 11.6. So we got a carry of 271, backspin's a little bit high, and then 285.4 total distance on that one. Since I get 8 attempts on this one, I might try to see if we can draw some. Has a slight draw maybe to it. Okay, so we had 110.6 club speed, 159.9 ball speed. The launch angle was up 17.3 degrees. All right, so that's our second ball. We got up to 298.4. See if we can get some over 300 here. Keep trying to draw it. That felt like good contact. On the face at least anyway. So yeah, club speed was up, ball speed was up, backspin was down, and we did get over 300 carry, or right at 300 carry on that one, but it's off the grid, so this one is not going to count. All right, so here's attempt number 4 here. That's on low on the face, left and left. Pulled it. Not going to count. Let's try to hit some decent ones. I'm going to try to stop trying to draw it so much. There we go. Little power fade. 112 ball club speed, 166 ball speed. Launch was at 16.8. Backspin was under 3,000. So we got 292.7 carry, and so we got our first one to count over 300 yards. So 301.8 total distance. All right, so that was shot 5. So let's see if we can better that in these last 3. Big old fade. It's going to be off the grid, so this one is not going to count. All right, got two more shots at it. See if we can beat that. It's fading 2. Hopefully it stays on the grid. Nope, it's going to go past the grid as well. Yeah, that was pretty decent. I had the backspin down on that one. All right, one more chance. See if we can beat it. It's going to be in the grid. I think the backspin's kind of high. We might get to 300 though, total distance. Nope. Fell short, 296.9. All right, so that's going to do it for that game. Basically was the Long Drive World Series. I think it would be a really cool, neat, fun one to do, especially when you have people over. Like I said, you got to keep it in the grid for the distance to count. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the video today. Just kind of wanted to give you a quick tour of what is included in the game section of the E6 Connect demo license that you do get with the Garmin R10. So hopefully you liked the video. If you did, give the video a like. We're going to continue to make content with the Garmin R10 coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if you're really interested in that, or just interested in launch monitor simulation stuff in general, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help the channel out. Thanks again for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one. Y'all have a great day.